On Sunday, June 29th, New York City kicked off its 60th annual Summer Fancy Food Show at the Jacob Javits Center. Among the event's 2,000-plus exhibitors was the Trinidad and Tobago contingent, consisting of 13 local food and beverage manufacturers. Trinidad and Tobago's Pavilion enjoyed its fair share of traffic from what is estimated to have been over 40,000 visitors from around the world. Here, specialty food distributors, food caterers, and potential investors had the opportunity to try an assortment of products ranging from Carib's signature lager beers and Smack's fine chai rum and teas to Casey Confectionary's charming sweets and Asma's spicy roti.
I just sampled the Trinidadian booth, and I had the bacon shark and roti, chana roti, and the sorrel drink, and that was wonderful. Trinidadian food is going to be the next big thing in the U.S., in my opinion. I think it's the ultimate hybrid of different cultures all kind of coming together, and I was really excited to see the booth here, and it was some of the most interesting flavors I had today, also the most spiciest, so I'm a fan.
This year's event also marked the first time Tobago manufacturers were part of the Trinidad and Tobago Pavilion. Flavor Me Right, Just Right Creations and Gourmet Granola brought along Tobago's sweet vibes as they displayed their tropical juices, jams, granola and traditional candies in Benny Balls and sugar cake. A number of representatives from government and government-affiliated groups were also present during the three-day event to show their support for the local manufacturers. Senator the Honorable Vasant Bharath, Minister of Trade, Industry, Investment and Communications, spoke of his pride in seeing the country's manufacturers and their products represented on the world stage, a sentiment expressed by exhibitors who are said to be exhilarated by the possibilities of having their products introduced to a wider audience.
There are three manufacturers from Tobago, 11 from Trinidad. This year we have increased the size of our delegation from 7 to 14, and we intend to increase it even further next year and to also give Tobago a further opportunity to increase their delegation during the course of next year. What we have here really is one of the largest food specialty shows in the world. There will be over 30,000 people passing through the show over the next day and a half, as well as the fact that there are over 80 countries being represented during the course of the period. So these are all very focused buyers, and what we've done is we've sought out companies who we believe have the ability to export their product out of Trinidad and Tobago. It is part and parcel of the government's rule to diversify the economy away from oil and gas. We made a serious attempt to do so in the last 2 or 3 years, and agro-processing is one of those areas.
On Tuesday, 1st July, the show drew to an end, with the Trinidad and Tobago contingent leaving just a taste of what the Twin Islands' rich culture has to offer. It is the hope of all involved that the participating manufacturers have made sufficient use of the opportunities presented to them in order to create new and valuable business connections as the government continues to push towards a more diverse economy. The Ministry of Trade, Industry, Investment and Communications would like to give a hearty thank you to this year's representatives, as well as extend the invitation for many more local companies to register for the 61st Summer Fancy Food Show in 2015.